Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to measure a U-shaped kitchen. I'll also cover what to do if you have a peninsula. Let's get started. Step 1. Draw the layout. Draw 3 lines to form a U-shape. We'll start from left to right, with the U upside down so it matches how you'll be looking at it directly. Step 2. Measure the left wall. Measure from the left point to the back wall and write it down. Step 3. Measure the back wall. Measure the full length of the back wall from left to right, wall to wall, and write it down. Step 4. Measure the right wall. Measure from the left end to the right wall all the way to the other end and write it down. Step 5. Measure around the window, if applicable. If there is a window on any wall, choose a starting point. In this example, we'll start from the left. Measure from the left point to the trim of the window and write it down. Then measure the width of the window from trim to trim and write it down. Subtract these two measurements from the total wall length to get the remaining space and write that down as well. If there is no window on this wall, skip this step. Step 6. Mark appliance locations. If there is a window, the sink is usually centered under it. Write down whether the dishwasher will be on the right or left side of the sink. If there is no window, measure from your starting point to the plumbing connection and write it down. On the back wall, choose a starting point. In this example, we'll start from the left. Measure from the left point to where the stove connection is and write it down. Write down where the fridge will be located in the layout. Optional, measuring a peninsula. If you have a peninsula like we do in this case, draw a dotted line to represent it. Clearly label it peninsula so it is not mistaken for another wall. Measure how far you want it to extend and write it down. Keep in mind there should always be at least 36 inches of walkway space between cabinets. When we design the layout, we'll let you know if this needs to be adjusted. Final step, measure floor to ceiling. Measure the height from the floor to the ceiling and write it down. This is important because it tells us how much vertical space we have to work with when designing the wall cabinets and whether any moldings that go to the ceiling will fit. And that's how you measure a U-shaped kitchen, and a peninsula if you have one. With these measurements, we can create an accurate and functional design just for you. Thanks for watching!